Hello, me again. Okay, I think we might make it through. I have 2 more to do. So this one, I haven't done this technique either. So we're gonna see how it goes. What I have here is a thick piece of watercolor paper. And I have a bunch of these little frames that I got at the dollar store. So my plan is to take this stencil right here, and I'm just gonna lay them all out and do them and do it and peel them, do them, and then cut them and put them in the frames and do like a real cute Halloween collage. Not sure if I'm gonna do the peel or paste. Probably gonna have to, but we shall see. So I am gonna put you down and start to create. Get this straight. Whoa, why is that? Want to fall. Hasn't done that before. I am just so bad at getting things set up, let me tell you. But as I learn and I move along, I will be able to be better at this. So until then, you guys get to do. Okay, so here we go. I think on this one, what I am going to do is we're going to cut them out. Try not to go all the way through. I have been unsuccessful today in regards to that matter, but looks like maybe I can do this. Okay, and we got one more. And that way I can use the backing and keep them all together. So I'm not going to worry about, yeah, I did cut through. Oh well. Felting, maybe I will. I don't think it would stick to the paper and pull the paper up because it's pretty heavy duty. But I'll just do it a couple times just in case because this is so new. Okay. So this one, I'm going to start in this corner. Probably better if I start where you guys can see. Maybe if I draw the mat out. And I have a pencil right here. Okay, so this way I know what I'm working with. So there's one. Okay, so this is the space. So a little bit more that I'm going to be working in, and I kind of want to center it. I don't like all this extra background on the side. I thought at one point I was going to get some tissue paper, Halloween tissue paper, and then put this on top of the tissue paper. But I never got around to getting tissue paper. Is that straight? It's hard to tell. Get it all straight here. This is the hardest part, I think, of any project, is trying to get something straight. That looks pretty good. So, I had a couple things I was going to do, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not. Let's do purple and yellow. So, I'm thinking what I'm going to do first. It's different for sure. It might work, it might not. We'll find out. Oh, there's black paint in this one. So I'm going to get a new paintbrush. So I'm going to paint the background yellow, except for the frame there, and see how that looks. Never done that before. I'm going to use a little bit of water because I don't want it really thick. But I'm hoping since it's watercolor, it will stand, or watercolor board, it will stand up to the water and not wrinkle. It's a little thicker than I want down there. So maybe if I just add some water, rub it off, let's see. Oh yeah, rubs off okay. And then just add some more so it's more like a watercolor background. Except for the top. Or I put too much. Okay, so it is kind of rolling, but I think once I put it in the picture frame, the glass pushes against it, it'll help it lay flat. So I'm not trying to get a solid yellow, I'm just trying to get like a watercolor effect, which I think I might have accomplished. We shall see. And then I am just going to do the I'm going to do the Happy Halloween in purple and then do the squirrels in the saffron, which will be a little bit darker than what I did the watercolors in. We'll see how that looks. Okay, so let's do the wording first. I love this purple color. It is so pretty. It's really, really rich. It's got that dark muted tone to it that I like so much. Oh, I got some purple where the yellow's gonna go, but we should be okay. I can always paint over it later. So we got the purple on. Let's do the yellow. Fortunately, all of my squeegees are over here on the sink drying. I'm gonna dry that off with a towel. There is so many cute designs that are coming out in the new catalog and for the fall catalog, and it has Halloween, it has fall, and it has Thanksgiving, and it even has some Christmas. They usually come out with stuff around Christmas time, and but they're releasing some early, and I am so much in love with everything. I want to buy it all, but I can't. But what I did do, because it's not out for customers yet, we got a free kind of showing of it and got to order. So I ordered the biggest stencil. This is from last year, what I'm doing right now. But I ordered the biggest stencil, Halloween stencil they had. Oh, got some purple on it. And that's the one I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna do it on this watercolor board, but I was supposed to go to the store and I haven't yet. I wanna get a painter's tarp, a thinner one from Home Depot, and cut it up and make a frame out of it and use that as the surface. And I got purple on here, so we shall see. Okay, I'm a little nervous about this. Let's see what it looks like. Come on. So actually that looks kind of cool. It's like almost like watercolors. it did stick into the screen, so I took too long, but by doing that, it made it look like a watercolor, which is really cool. So I'm gonna put this in the sink real quick, get some water on it. So I have to be a little bit faster, it looks like. So let's do another one. So we'll just do a rough outline of this one, and then I'll scoot it over and we'll do some other ones on the other side. Okay, so this one, it says, beware the witching hour. So I'm gonna take the purple this time. Oh, that was the black one. Get that yellow out of there. So I'm gonna take the purple this time. And I think what I'm gonna do is get close to the edge and maybe get it wet and draw colors out that way and see if we can make some stripes. I don't know. Make sure we get enough color on here so I don't run out. Get some more. So we'll see what happens. So put some water on it. And just kind of go back and forth. It's kind of thick on the edge there. So maybe next time I'll go outside. Oops. It's not a very good stripe if you go right to the next one. It's not as smooth as I want, but gives the effect I'm trying to get. A little watercolor effect. Not trying to be perfect, but I do want them darker. So let's go back and forth a bit. Some of these are kind of fat. Add some more color. I wonder if I do green between it. Should I do green between it, or should I just come down this way? Make like a plaid, or maybe, oh, I'll just go lighter in between the darker. That'll work. It's starting to bow up already. But it does look cool. I don't like the dot dot rivet lines. So maybe if I get some extra paint, you can blend those in. I don't know how people can do stuff like this so fast. I think her name's Debbie. I've watched her a couple times and oh my goodness, she just does things so fast. But she's also been doing it for years. I think 7 years. Yeah, much better. Trying to get rid of these little bump up lines by using some thicker. Got too much. Just kind of add some more detail to it. And then, like I said, it got rid of the bumps. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just trying to give some different texture to the background than just white paper. This might come out, it might not. And then these edges right here. So if you do anything like this, make sure you put the paint on the outer end of your line and not on the line. So I guess that's okay. I'm not exactly sure what I was looking for or trying to do. I just kind of did it. So let me get this background done real quick so we can put the stencil on. So my favorite colors together are purple and yellow. So like my, ooh, okay, well, that was a mess up, but let's just blend it together. We'll be good. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit more over here because now it doesn't match up. Okay. Too much water, but again, like I said, if I hold it flat or put it up against the glass, then it might make it flat and when it dries. So let's dry this real quick. I'm just trying to flatten it out. Okay, so we're gonna do the witchy one, and I'm just gonna do black. Oh no, yellow. Huh. So I'm gonna put, again, try to get this semi in the middle. That's good. And I did not felt it. Let me pull and see if it's gonna, yeah, it should be okay. It doesn't look like it's pulling up the paper. I don't want it to bleed. So I'm trying to put between the words and everything down pretty good. Wonder if I should do the cat and the witch black, or should I just do it all yellow? I don't know. Let's just do it. As I go, I'll decide. So I'm not going to do the witch yet. So again, put it on, try to just do light pressure. You just want to get the ink to go through the screen. Since it's on a darker color, I want it to be a little bit thicker. So I'm not gonna wipe it off quite as yet. I'm just gonna kind of layer it. Oh, well, I guess that takes care of the cat. Where's the cat? Oh, there's the cat. So I accidentally went over the cat. So I'm also going to leave it thick, and maybe it won't dry as quick, and it'll give me time to do the black on the cat and the black on the witch. And get a clean squeegee. So I'm going to do the cat first. Even though it's yellow, I'm hoping it will stay black. And then let's get this witch done really quick. Trying to not get the yellow mixed in, but I did. And, okay. So now I'm going to scrape the excess off. try to get all the lines off. And then maybe this, because I left it so thick, it didn't dry in the screen. Got some black in the yellow. Got a bunch of lines. But let's see what we got. Some of the purple is sticking to the back. Oh, the cat showed up just a little bit, but not a whole lot. It's kind of hard to see the writing a little bit, but it still looks cool. So let me get this wet. And I'm going to color that black cat in just a little bit with the paintbrush. Just so we can keep the detail of the cat, because some of the yellow is coming through. And I want a crisp black cat. So I'm going to lightly go over. And I noticed some black on the W. Sorry guys, I got my head right in the middle of it. But it's hard for me to see. So since there's yellow in that W, I mean black in the yellow W, I want to fix that real quick too. And then that one's done. Just something different. Oh, no, almost got it. I might have to let it dry a little bit, but it's close. So I don't know, I kind of like that. That one looks really cool. I'm going to show them up close when I get them in the frames, so you can have a better view of them. So the next one, this one says, welcome to our haunted farmhouse. I got water all over this. Farmhouse, white background's good for a farmhouse. So maybe we'll just leave it white. And I will do everything in like a gray, lighter gray, but I will do the bat black. And it's kind of, I'm not sure why they have leaves on it. These are like oak tree leaves for maybe fall, but I don't know, I'll figure color out. That might go with it. Maybe just do brown. I'll just leave it black. We'll just leave it black. Something I don't want to, or gray, something I don't want to mess with. Okay, so I can use a big squeegee on this one. So we'll just do the wording in this lighter gray. And then I will do the little bat in black. Oh. Okay, so, and then we've got welcome. I'm gonna miss some down there. Gotta watch out for that. And then put welcome. Try not to go over past my edges onto the white. Okay, I'm gonna leave that just a little bit thick for a second so I can put the black on. And then I will scrape off the excess And again, hopefully that'll keep it from drying too fast. Okay. Now the goal is to keep the black from mixing in with the gray. I need to get a tool that's like a really little one of these, because it gets so hard sometimes getting these small details. Okay. So the black is on, and let's scrape the excess off so we're not wasting ink. Get rid of all the lines. This one's seems really simple. So hopefully it'll go really fast. I think I only have 3 more, half of it. So it definitely dried too fast. So what I will do is I will clean this out and lay it over again and try again. Or I could just do another one. I think because it's on paper, it's going to dry a lot faster. So meanwhile, I'm going to do the next one. We'll come back to that one. We'll do that one again. I mean, I could go over it, but it was so simple, it would be easier just to do another one up there. So I just want to make sure I get closer to that one. No, it doesn't matter. Okay. I don't think I'm going to have enough room. Okay. So just got my outline there. This one says, it's the most brightful time of the year. Brightful, huh? So I think I'm gonna have 2 with colored backgrounds and then 2 with white backgrounds and then 2 more with a different design background. So it's a little crooked. So let's do the same thing, the black. Oh, there's a string on there. The black and the gray. Come on. Sorry. Oh, there we go. Okay. But I'm going to peel. I'm going to do the bats and then I'm going to peel it, dry it, push it back down, do this part, dry it, and then do the letters last. I don't have the same problem we had last time. So bats first. And I just got some black ink in the letter there, but we will be able to cover that. Okay, so we got that one. Not too much ink there. This ink is really dry, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing since we're working on paper. It could be bad because it dries too fast, but it could be good because it's watercolor paper, and if it was too wet it might bleed really good or really bad, I mean. So, okay. So we got that on there. I'm gonna pull it up. Try to. I have to get, oh, I got it. Okay, so the bat stayed. So let's dry it and then we'll do the bottom part. Okay. So now that the bottom is still attached, I'm not going to push that down at all. I'm thinking on the colors. Maybe I'll do this green and do this yellow instead of gray. We'll get a color that way. Okay, that will work. So I didn't plan this one out. I wanted to see how it would go. Just, I don't want to say nonchalant, but just see what happens type design. Since I never worked with watercolor paper before. And so it's a learning curve for me, and it's a learning curve for you. Okay, so we got the green down there. I love this color. I think it's, is it moss? Yeah, this one's moss. Olive is a good one, but moss is a little bit darker. And I like darker muted hues. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this up. Hold that down there. Oh, it came out really good. Okay, let's dry this. Oops. And I'm not talking, I'm not asking questions, I'm not trying to interact because there's no one watching my live right now. So if you are on there watching, I don't know. So I'm not ignoring you, but I'm just trying to get through all the tasks that I have to make for the show. So hopefully in the future I'll have a lot more people on my lives and I'll be able to interact more. I don't know quite how to do that though. I mean, to be honest, I don't know how Debbie does it. You're crafting, but then you're looking and you're reading, and then you're crafting and looking and you're reading. It's like, you're too far away. I can't read you. Well, not read you, but read what you say. So should I go with the orange? Yeah, let's go with the orange. The rest, I should say. My favorite color. Burnt orange, rust, whatever you want to call it. Okie dokie. Okay, let's get this orange on here and get it pulled up, because it dries a lot quicker than any surface so far that I've ever worked with. So pull, pull, pull. Pull, pull, pull. So I've been told, probably shouldn't admit this, but my videos aren't engaging enough. And they're kind of boring because I just talk about what I'm doing. So all I ask is that you be patient with me while I learn how to do this and how to engage and how to, I guess, be more entertaining. So if you come on here and you start watching, don't give up on me. Keep checking back. Eventually, I'll have it. Oh, that looks really good. Well, I'm glad I did it that way. Doesn't that look awesome, you guys? I know it's hard to see right now, but once I get them in the picture frames, they'll look really good. Again, leave these wet, keep them wet, so they're easy to clean. And I'm not spending my time teaching you guys how to clean screens. You already know how to do that. And if you don't, just go back, watch one of my videos. It will show you, at least the beginning ones will. Okay, so we got this one. Again, these are going to be a little bit bigger than the original. I'm going to leave more of a space up here so I can redo that one. Whoops. So I just need a rough estimate of my paint area. Okay, so I want another background and use another color. So we did yellow, we did purple. I have red. Do an orange background, a rust background. What kind of tool I could use? Maybe some dots. This might work. So I got a little stir stick here. Has a heart on the end. I'm just gonna dots, dots, dot, dots, dots. That's not a dot, but hey, close enough. Maybe it can't go as fast. Oops. Dot, dot. Enough dot. Dot. You guys can't see. Look at that. I'm so glad I looked up. There we go. Okay. Dot. Dot, dot, dot. I'm not sure how many I'm going to put. Let's go off the edge a little bit. That's not so uniform. Come on. You can be a dot. We'll go off the edge over here. Off the edge over here. This one needs to be bigger. Okay, so we got a bunch of little dots. Little swirlies on the top. I wonder if I go over it, if it'll make a difference. No, it's just gonna be a thick dot. Yeah. Well, some of it helped a little. It'll dry faster too. Just pushed. So another one. Okay, that's good. Let's dry it. Takes a minute for these dots to dry because they're so thick. And some of them aren't dots. So I'm just gonna do the purple. I just love the purple too. We'll do the purple. And then we get it over there. Or maybe, not sure. Maybe we'll do the words in purple. And then we'll do the pumpkin in the orange. Black bat. Off-white ghost. Okay, I'm going to go a little crooked this time. That's good. So let's do the words first. And then we'll do the color decorations in different colors. We even got stars on here, so I can bring some yellow into it as well. Ew. Did it? Okay. Scared me for a minute. It looked like it's smeared. I'm like, no, it's gonna look awful. It's gonna look awful. So I said purple, right? I did. So we will do the words in purple. And we'll do it again thick. I need the purple to cover what orange dots are underneath the screen. So hopefully doing it a little thicker than normal will help color that up. Okay. Ta-da. Get the lines out. Nice smooth texture. Okay. We need to pull it up so it'll dry. Oh, wasn't quite. Don't come up all the way. Okay, so that's kind of what I ended up with. A little of the tea came off, but we can hand paint that in. I'm not trying to get like the dots perfect, the stripes perfect, the watercolor yellow perfect. I want it to be messy, but I still want it to look good. So that's kind of why it's not uniform, or I'm not using a stencil to create the dots that I want or anything like that. Okay, so big mistake. I have purple in my hand. And I just got it in the screen. So let's use another finger. I need to be a little more careful. So our pumpkin is going to be a little purplish orange. Another thing I noticed, these dots make it hard. I'm getting purple everywhere, people. To make a really flat surface, so some of these might not come out all the way. So let's do the pumpkin, the ghost, and the bat real quick. Whoops, where's my, there is my vanilla. The pumpkin, I said orange, and the bat's black. Where's my orange? Okay. So let's get all these open so we can go through it really quick. And then I'll come back and do the spiders gray and the stars yellow. Okay, that's great. I don't really have it off-white on yet. Hopefully the off-white will show up good and cover that orange in the middle of his forehead. But if not, he's a ghost, right? So it's okay if it shows through, because he's a ghost. Ghosts are see-through. And they'll think, oh, she did that on purpose. How clever. And I can say, oh, yes, you're right. And technically, it was a big, huge mistake. Oh, I just snorted. Okay, let's do the pumpkin. Hopefully this will cover up the orange. And then we're going to do the black for the bat. And then we'll come back and, like I said, do the spiders, the stars. Black is kind of chunky. I definitely got to treat that. Okay, so let's pull it up. Oh, looks really good, except for the ghost has a terrible, terrible line in it. Terrible line. I mean, it's bad. So I'm going to try to thin it out. Oh, that's not too bad. I got rid of the line. Okay, and it looks okay. Okay, that turned out pretty good. So let's dry it. Okay, awesome. The forehead though, on this ghost, it looks like there's a hole in his head. Oh, that's better. So we'll cover that up. Let me dry that spot a little bit. Okay, so I'm laying this back down. I'm going to put these colors aside. And then we have the gray. We have, and then the yellow stars. And then we are done with this one. Okay. So we got the gray, and we got the yellow. There's the gray, there's the yellow. No, I have a, oh, here's the gray, okay. Gray, yellow, make sure there's no other color on here. Okay, perfect. So let's push this down. Just try not to smear it like I did the last time. I'm just going to tap it. Okay, so I'm going to do the yellow first. Why, I don't know. I have no rhyme or reason. I just decided to do the yellow first. Whoops, too much. I'm having to use the corner of this, because it's in such a small, tiny place. Okay, and I decided I'm going to dry the stars first because they're already drying. So you can barely tell the stars compared to the dots, but that's okay. Not worried about it. I didn't think that through when I was deciding to put this one on the dots. But again, we're not doing perfection. We're doing messy. We want it, I don't want to call it messy because that just sounds like I didn't put any thought or didn't care. But there is some art that you can see, your designs that are made to be like rustic, made to look like it's old and fallen apart, and you know, made to look messy. And that's what I was going for with this. It's a little messy, little chaos. Little chaos. Okay, there we go. That turned out cute. It needs a couple fixes here and there, but I can live with that. So I'm putting these back in here. Getting them wet. Nice and wet. So they're easy to clean. Easy to clean. So I think that one came out really cute. So I don't forget, I'm going to go ahead and fix the letter, purple letter real quick. Ooh, don't remember to put the lid on that. So easy fix. Just get a little purple and follow the pattern because you can actually see where the edges are, where it's supposed to end and start. Oh, smeared that, but it doesn't matter. Okay, that one is done. Kind of don't know what to do with the other one. I'm going to see if I can grab a tool and maybe do some zigzag lines. That might work. I don't really see anything other than these two things. Okay, so I'm going to use another ball tool, see if I can get some zigzag lines. So I'm going to move this over here so hopefully you guys can see a little bit better. And so we got yellow, purple, orange. Let's do a green. Let's do a green background. Okay, so I'm dipping it. I should practice, huh? That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Boy, I'm stuck on this one. Maybe I should get some string and just drag it through. That's what we'll do. We'll get some string. A couple over here. I think the littler ones will work best. What do I have? Double red. I'll have double of pink, it looks like. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up some string. Never done this before, so it's all an experiment. I've got 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I got 6 strings, and let's tie a knot in the end. Okay, so I will probably gonna pour some paint in this tray because I want to get it watered down. Woo! Way too much. Way too much. So let's soak some of that. I wanted it watered down. I didn't want it water. Okay. And then I'll get these wet too. See if it helps get them wet ahead of time. Since I have plenty of water. Okay. This is where my messy crafter personality comes in. No gloves, no nothing. Never done this before. Here. So I'm gonna use the dry stuff so I don't have to mix it up later. Just take it off of the sides there. It's really dry, really clumpy, so hopefully this water will soften it. Oh. Okay, so good thing that this stuff washes up so well, because I am about to make a huge mess with my hands. More water. I don't want it too thick, so I might actually have to put some water back. You want it to be runny. That's really clumpy. So mix, mix, mix. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. So, yeah, got it all over my hands now. So I'm going to roll this in here. Get nice and I don't know, coated. I really don't know what I'm doing, people. Okay, so I'm going to try to find a way to split this up a little bit. Oh, there's a clump in there. Definitely don't want that. There we go. Make sure there's no clumps. Okay, so let's spread this out a little bit. I got this. Cooperate. Okay. One more to separate. No! Stop it! What am I doing? I just wanted them to separate just enough so I can drag it. I'm going to start it over here on this ruined one, and maybe that will help. Okay, so put that there. Put that there. Separate those three. It's not working. Okay, so I'm going to drag. Oh, it's not doing what I want, so we're going to just make it. That's so crazy. Oh, I got a clump. Got that stupid clump. I'm trying to get that big clump out of there, but it's not working. Okay, so got a little mess here, but it's kind of a unique background. No! I just got it on my dot one. Okay, it's something different, right? Let me wash my hands. You never know until you try what something's going to look like. And if you don't try, you're never going to learn some new stuff. And yeah, maybe it didn't work out this time, but maybe when I'm done, it will. Or it gives you a plan for next time. Who knows? But I do like doing different things. So maybe when this is dry and I put the stencil on and it's cut out and it's in the frame, it's going to look amazing. So let's dry it. You never know. Don't be afraid. That part bugs me. Don't be afraid to do different things. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to do things over. Look, I got a bunch of green over here too. Messy crafter. Oh, that is a crazy background. so on this one, this is another ghost one. I don't want just to do off-white. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one. Maybe I'll just do it all black since it's such a crazy background. It doesn't need a lot of detail. Black, purple, black, purple. Let's do black. So we're just going to do the whole thing black. Make it easy. I definitely got to get some water in that chalk. So just a one swipe. Just need a little bit more. And you want to just keep an eye and make sure you got all the edges, all the corners, and you have no lines. Okay, ready, set, pull. Not too shabby. I think I'm gonna like that. Okay, so we do have that other one that we have to do over. Was it the, it was the farmhouse one. Okay, let me clean this real quick. Actually, I can do this over here. So I'm gonna move this for a second. And we'll put this down there. Whoops, oh that's right, I don't have my tray anymore. It's in the sink. I had it so together and so organized at the beginning, and now I'm just tired. I'm just like, I'm making a mess. Okay. Okay, so this, since I'm not using one color, I'm using two colors, I've got to do the pull and dry technique. Make sure there's no paint on there. And my paper towel. So remember to dry, you dry the top first, not the sticky side. Dry your mat so you don't get it wet again, and you can't go slow, you gotta go fast. Once you get all the water off, it's gonna be sticky again. See? Sticky. Still a little wet. Whoops. Okay. I don't want to put that down on a wet surface either. Let's make sure this is good and dry. Nice and dry. So we are going, let me turn this one this way. I need to make one more for the new one. This one had no, ooh. Ooh. We're gonna have a little bit of green on it, but that won't hurt my feelings. I lost my pencil. There we go. Okay, it's not too bad. Just a little bit of green, and most of that I'll probably end up cutting off anyways. So we're gonna do this one. Try to get semi in the center. Looks pretty good. And I am gonna do the leaves orange after seeing it just all gray. I don't like it. So in a way, I'm kind of glad I messed up. So I think what I'll do is the bat and the orange, and then I'll do the writing. So is that the only gray? I think it was. So I'm not gonna do gray. Well, yeah, his farmhouse is gray. People like the gray, right? Farmhouse likes the gray, but everything else is black or green. What if I do black, 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 orange, and then gray? That might look good. I think that's a plan. So we do black, black, so I need 4. And then we will cut them out, put them in the frames, and see what we get. Because to be honest, right now it just looks like a hot mess. But once it's behind frames and nice and organized, you might be surprised. So I think I'm going to do the gray first. Should I do purple leaves instead of orange? That might be cool. Maybe I'll do orange and purple. We'll do one of those blended things. Okay, so let me do the wording first, since it's in the center and it's the biggest portion, so we can get it dry and then I don't have to worry about it. So I'm trying not to do too thin of coats right now. I'm not sure if this technique works. Seems to be okay so far, but if there's a thicker coat, it takes a little longer for it to dry. And so that gives me time to get the rest of the words on here. And scrape off the excess before it dries underneath. I'm not sure. Oh good. Trying to get as close to the leaves as I can. Okay, so, what was on that? Look, I think it was black. Gotta be careful, don't scrape too hard so don't contaminate the paint. Yeah, somehow black. That was a new one though. I don't get it. Well, maybe it'll look good when we're done. Maybe not. But it did mess with the words. It's too bad. Oh boy. Somehow black got on there. Wonder if there's black in the gray. Actually, it's not too bad. Okay, so I don't want to peel it off all the way. So I'm keeping my finger on the very bottom. So that's much better than the first time, that's for sure. So let's dry it. You actually can't see the black, so I'm happy. Happy, happy, happy. There's a couple spots I missed, so I'm gonna have to go over it with a paintbrush. But it still looks pretty crisp, which is nice. Okay, so I've got that established, and then I'm just gonna push down on the welcome, the leaves, the bat. Okay, so let's do the black first, because hopefully the purple and the orange won't take as long, so I will have time. So I'm going to open them both so I can just brush through it. Not both, but all. Okay, so here's the black. It's just 2 little lines and it says established. Can't see the date now, I covered it. So I just want to get it in there pretty good. And the black bat. And the welcome. I noticed I didn't push it down very well, so let's hope there's no bleeding. That would be a bummer. I'll leave it. And then I'm going to take some orange, a couple dots there, a couple dots there. I'm going to take the purple, add purple dots. Just like that. Okay, now you just want to have a few even strokes. You don't need some more there. You don't want to go back and forth and muddy it, so you're just gonna pull, wipe, pull. Okay, so I need some purple right there. Okay, so that one is done, not muddied. So pull, pull, and then I need some around the edges because it didn't get it. Come on. Oh, what a pain. Okay, so I got purple around the edges. I'm gonna do one quick pull. Now let's get this up. Ooh, why? 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 The black just came right out the stencil, but it kind of looks cool. It looks like the back has spots. So I'm gonna leave it because I think it looks cool. Not sure why it came off, but it did. So I'm gonna take the gray, fill in where it missed. I think maybe because my black is so dry, it's just can't, it's not thin enough to not dry too fast. So I think that's definitely what the issue is. But like I said, I like the effect it gave. So I am leaving it. I'm gonna leave it. The E got cut off here. So at least I want, even if it's a faded line. Boy, this black is really bad. I can't even get it to brush. There we go. So, little monstrous there. And I am going to add some more orange to the leaves because it pulled up on there too. So I'm just kind of dabbing it where it's white. So it's not so noticeable. Okay, and now I'm going to add some purple because, like I said, it muddied. I did it too many times over it and it made it a little muddy. So just by adding a little dab here and there, will give me the blend I'm looking for. This top part, this top leaf, definitely does not look like a leaf. So let me give it a shape real quick. There we go. Almost looks like a leaf. Okay, that will work. It's not my favorite one out of all of them, but it definitely is okay. So I'm going to put the lids on these real quick so I don't forget and knock these over. Now that I've done this, I'm kind of nervous because it dries so fast, because the next one, it's so big I'm not going to be able to get it on the whole screen. I'm going to have to really back up pretty far. So, alright, I gotta get this wet real quick. That way they'll clean. So yeah, I might not do that one tonight. I might wait till I get the canvas. So I'm gonna quick cut these out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the glass over them so I can get the right, in the right position and the true size. So like I said, I'm just cutting them really quick. Easier to work with as well when they're smaller. There's those ones. And this one. Where's the, oh, it's right there. Oh, let's cut that in the wrong place. Okay, I'm not worried about that. And then, I almost thought this one right here was garbage. I almost ruined that. Like it was how I ruined that one. I'm like, oh my goodness. You gotta be a little careful, Linda. A little careful. Okay, so that was the garbage one. I could use the back for something, so I'm not gonna throw all of this away. And I'm going to pop out this frame. Again, these are from the dollar store. Oh, you know, actually, these ones weren't. Now that I think about it, these were from Walmart. So these were not $1. So some of the dollar store ones are so much better than the Walmart ones, and you pay so much more. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm lining, trying to get it straight, lining the glass on it. And then, will this work? I'll just use, oh, maybe not. I wanted a nice crisp line, so I guess I do need to push a little harder. It needs to go up. Okay. Yeah. I didn't go all the way through, but I can bend and peel it, so not too bad. That one I can't. Kind of like little rough edges. Too bad we won't see them. But it's the scissors involved. Okay. The frame, the backing. Turn that on over. Picture. Oh, it's a little tight. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a pencil and scissors. Did I make it cut? Almost. Why? Why? Yeah, see, it fits the mirror perfect. I shouldn't say mirror, the glass. It still doesn't want to go in. It's like a little bump right here, even though it's crooked on the glass. Just come over just a little bit, rid of that bump. No. Let's see if that helps. Bump, bump. Okay, got it in there. Got it in there. I'm gonna have to clean these glass too. Okay, so there's the ghosty one. I think it's different. It looks cool. Okay, let's. I haven't dried the farmhouse one, so I'm not touching that. Not touching that. So here's the next one. Coming out. There we go. Popped it out. We're going to line it up. This time I'm going to use the pencil and cut. I think that's good. On the inside of the line, not on the outside. And that should make it fit. So I'm just going a little bit in front of the line, not on the line, not on the outside of the line. And it should fit. So I got green on this one, but that's okay because I'm making a collage with these like on my wall. So I'll be like, hey, it's supposed to look like that. Have you guys seen the one where the guy has like two pictures and he has two dogs on the pictures on the bottom corners, one on one side, one on the other, and then he strings a rope, like hooks a hole in the picture by the mouth, and he strings a rope from one side to the other. He's got so many of them. They're so cool. It's like, I wish I would have thought of that. I wish I would have thought of that. Look at that. And it still doesn't fit. As careful as I was. So it fits that way. This one side's off, just like the other one. So I'm just gonna go in just a little bit. I'm gonna do a little bit at a time. There we go. Oh, it's kind of bumpy now. So let's take a little bit more. Little bit more. Much better. Okay, so there is this one. See, it looks much better in the frame than it is when it's just scattered on that piece of paper. So you got to give it a chance till you get it trimmed and fixed and set up the way you want. Oh, they're over there. I'm like, where'd the rest of my frames go? Okay, so this one probably good like that. So this time I'm not going to try to be so precise on, no matter what, that green spot's going to be there. Cutting on the inside, so maybe it will definitely fit this time. I have a paper cutter things are so chaotic, and here I can't find it. So, but this seems to work just fine. And then if you wanted, and you had little fall stencils, you could do them on the other side. So when Halloween's over, you just flip them, leave the frames where they're at. So, really? What the heck? What the heck? I thought I went in a lot more than what I drew. Now watch I do too much. Oh, perfect. This one's really nice too. Just sitting on the glass here. I'm going to clean it. Oh, it's on this side. Okay. Okay, so then there's that one. That one came out really cute. 3 more. 3 more. And you're done. I'm done. Okay, I'm going. So it's right in between there. Okay, so I think this one's gonna look really cool. But unfortunately, it's too close to the edge here. I was hoping to hide a lot of this darkness right there, but that's okay. Still should look okay. I'll just cut it. I can barely see the line. Where's the line? There it is. Okay, and I will cut it just in front of the line. And this one. Okay. The other ones, I'm sure it's not gonna fit. What did I tell you? It's perfect this way. This is the first time it's not perfect that way. So we're just gonna trim a little, not a whole lot. A little dab will do ya. And keep testing, because if you take off too much, you can't fix that. And you get to make another one. That looks good. Okay, what do you think about this one? I think that one looks really cool too. I'm happy with that. And then, of course, the last one. Oh no, got 2 more. I keep forgetting about the little farmhouse one. With my spotted bat. I just love that bat. I just love the bat. Oops, the bat came out so freaking cute. Even though it was a mistake. The yellow's really pretty too. I'm gonna come all the way over though. And I'm gonna come down because it's so dark in that corner. I'm gonna try to not get that much in that from that corner on there. And then the way this one came out with the paint drying in it so quick, and it pulled out the paint, but it left like a stain. So it looks like it's old vintage, which I think is really awesome because that's my favorite vintage. I love vintage design. Have you guys seen those junk journals? I'm getting into those because they're really vintagey. So I bought from my supplier some some junk journal paper and some stickers, and I ordered 10 of each set, and I ended up getting, it's so crazy, I think I got 40 of each set. So I'm just wondering if it was sold in bulk, like when I thought it was this price for only one, and then I added it up to 10, it gave me triple. What do you think of that one? Do you see what I mean by the words? It turned out so nice, and I love the yellow and the purple together. So last one, this is the farmhouse one with my spotty bat, my cute spotty bat, and my ugly fall leaves. Yeah, they didn't work out the way I wanted. That's okay. I got a little bit of green on this one, which kind of, like I said, when they're laying next to each other on the wall, it's gonna blend really nicely. It's gonna be like, oh yeah, that's cool how she did that. So I definitely to make sure I get put the green by the ones I got green on their paper. So your eyes will follow the green. Okay, how's that? Side's okay, top isn't. So we're gonna, and then this is a little off, just a tiny bit. Okay, see how it fits. Oh, so close. So close, Lucy. So close. Come on. Yay. Yay. Okay, here is my spotted bat. Isn't it adorable? Okay, so if I was to put these on my wall, I would trying to figure out a good placement. Yeah, I would probably put them about that close together, and then like that, like that. So I'd either do something like that, or you can't see them together because the way this camera is. But that's the only way I can do it. So let me move the camera. So I would do it probably because white, and then color is what I was going for. And it would look so nice on the wall like that instead of just like one little picture hanging. So it's like a collage, and I really like it. I might do the spacing different, but you know, come to think about it, I think I need another row. I'll have to find some more because I think it needs another row on the bottom. So I'd probably do a color, 2 colors, and then a white background. So I will go looking through my stencils, see if I can find 3 more to add to it. But that is what I got. Is it gonna let me turn it? It might. Sometimes it gets really picky and it says, no, you can't turn it that way. So, Maybe if I turn this and turn it over. I can't get it over. There we go. And then we'll come down. So that's kind of the look I was going for. I think it looks really cute. So, yep, I'm gonna do 3 more. 1 white background and 2 different colored ones. And they're gonna be messy. So maybe once I get them on my wall, I will get a picture and I will put it on to show you what I created. Yep, it's saying no, rotate me back. Okay, I got you back. So thank you guys for joining me, and I hope I was able to teach you that mistakes are okay. Sometimes they're happy mistakes. You can redo it. If you don't like it, it's not a problem. It's on paper. The stencils are reusable over and over again. So I want to thank you for joining me. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the big one. Maybe I'll show you though. So maybe tomorrow you can get the canvas. Look how big this is. And put it on a canvas. I think it'd be awesome. Or I might just try it on paper. I mean, the paper worked out pretty good on this one, but I'm just kind of worried about it bubbling, and on the canvas it won't. So I think I'll wait for the canvas, and then it won't dry as fast. So I guess that's it for today then. I am going to clean up my mess, and then I'm going to check on my family. So I hope to see you here tomorrow. I've got a bunch more to do tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Look forward to tomorrow. Bye all.